Well, got my first car when I was 16 working at the mines and paid $10 a week. Paid $8 board a month. Worked 54 hours a week. Went to the service in 1945. Had 5 kids. Guess I should put in I was married once. Married Isabel Boyce, 1939. Got divorced in 72. Went to California. Came back to Colorado. Built 14 houses in Colorado. Worked on the United Bank. Worked on the St. Mary's Hospital. Worked on the interstate. Worked on the government canal in Colorado. Worked on the desalting plant in Huntington Beach, California. Now retired. You still see me?
Yeah.
You think that's enough? They know enough about me now?
You know what?
What? It wasn't non-recorded.
What a pro.
Huh? It wasn't non. Is it all right if I talk now?
Yep, you can talk more.
I remarried in Colorado in Ellis Sturdivant 12 years ago. Built a house for herself and have 3 rental apartments. Done outfitting out there for 8 years. Now that I'm retired, I hunt and fish most of the time. Come to Vermont 2 months a year. 1 to work and 1 to hunt. I guess you can get that in somewhere.
Yeah.
See, in 1927, the year of the flood, I went to my grandfather's and worked up there, went to school up there. A hillside school, walked to school, took a dinner pail. Worked in the hayfield and worked sugaring up there for years. Every summer us kids would work out, or I would. I don't know if the rest did too much. They always helped Dad, and the only time I ever helped Dad was asbestos mines. I went to work up there when I was 15. Worked 7 days a week. 3 shifts. They don't do that anymore. Cut logs with Floyd Jones for 3 years with a crosscut saw. Came back from the army, I bought a chainsaw. Cut logs at Fournier's. Well, these other boys are all hunting and fishing and enjoying themselves. I was working. All the kids worked. And they didn't have to be told to work, they worked. They did the dishes and they cut the wood and they just done things by themselves. I ran away one time and I went down the river and nobody came after me. About 10 o'clock I came home. And when I got home, I went out into the barn and Ma had a horsewhip there. And I never run away again. You didn't know that, did you?
Okay.
You're all set.
Yep.
Okay.
You gotta talk up a little bit though.
I'm George Bradley.
Well, wait a minute. Wait. Cut.
Cut.
Wait a minute. Let me refocus you. I told you you couldn't get up and move after.
You still have to talk louder. So I get closer.
This is a self-focusing camera, so if you...
Pick up the sound all right, will it?
Yep. Okay. You can go now.
Okay. I'm George Bradley. And my father is George Ellis Bradley. My mother was Rena Emery Bradley. I am one of 7 boys and 4 girls in the family. There were 13 in our family, counting my father and mother. I've been a carpenter most of my life. I was born in 1932 in Johnson, Vermont, across from the old gymnasium, which is now the town clerk's office. I moved to Mooresville for 13 years, then back to Johnson, and I now live on Ober Hill in Johnson, Vermont. I was in the service in Korea in 53 and 54. Came home and went to work for O'Neill Demars in Mooresville, Vermont. Worked for my older brother, Harvey. He was my superintendent. I also worked for Wayne Bradley in the mines, talc mines underground, for about 2 or 3 years.
You can...
What else do I have to do?
Did you tell when you got married and who you married?
No, I didn't. I forgot that.
Okay.
I should tell him. I married Beverly Sheltra, and we have 2 girls, Pamela and Kimberly, and 5 grandchildren now. They live on Ober Hill also.
You can tell about
Keith fell asleep.
what you remember like growing up.
Well, growing up we all had to work and to make ends meet at home when we were young. We all worked in the garden, worked in the woods. My father logged. We logged and we pulped and we done everything to make a living. I worked at the drugstore as a kid for P.B. McDowell, Percy McDowell in Johnson, and shoveled sidewalks and anything to make $1, anything to make 50 cents.
asking, do you remember what your dad did when you kids grew up?
Dad was a logger more or less when I was growing up. My father was a logger, more or less logging and pulping and trucking, general trucking. He was a carpenter also. He done carpentry. I guess before I was born, he was on the big farm, the white farm over where the towel mill is now. The town has changed a lot. It's become more of a, for scholars more than anything, I think, than it was before when we were born and lived here. I'm still carpentering and putting in swimming pools and whatever I can do to make $1 or 50 cents. I enjoy hunting and fishing when we get a chance. That's my pastime, is hunting and fishing. If I get an opportunity, I go. What else, Molly? What else,
Molly? I noticed like that the house here and Harvey's and Wayne's house are all alike.
Yeah, they are pretty much alike. That's, I guess that's Dad's thought, probably. That's why they built them like that.
He probably designed that.
I imagine, pretty much so. I think he gave them the lots or whatnot. They went from there.
So, did Grandpa own all this through here at one time?
Yeah, he owned out where the co-op is, that feed, I suppose. He owned the whole street from there at one time. Yeah. Yeah. He was a worker.
Was, when you grew up, was C.H. Stearns there?
Yeah, C.H. was here. I used to work at I used to ride with Bill Thompson on the grain truck to my uncle's farm up on the hill, Edgar Emery's, delivering grain and groceries and whatnot. With the Barrow store used to be right around the corner here, on the corner. The Wilbur Barrows and Homer Barrows used to have crates that they used to put in a little pickup up on the hill, and I used to deliver groceries to the farmers years and years ago when I was a kid.
What did you do at the drugstore when you worked there? Dad told me about that.
Soda jerk and this and that. And stocked the shelves, and kept the tobacco shelves full, kept the candy shelves full. Polished the silverware.
How old were you when you worked there?
Probably 13, 14. Worked there a couple of years.
Was it the same drugstore that C-Mays had?
Same store,
spot?
Yeah, there was a soda fountain in there.
Yeah, I think we all worked there at one point.
Yeah, you did too, yeah.
As a soda jerk too.
Yeah.
Did you ever, growing up, did you fish this river, the Lamoille River?
Oh, sure.
Was this the Lamoille?
Yeah, it's the Guihon.
Guihon.
Yeah, I fished the Guihon right up through. I fished, there isn't any river in the country I haven't fished everything, river or brook. I've set foot on most of the country around here. It's a good country.
So you never moved away from Vermont?
No,
you stayed here.
I went to Korea and Japan and came back. Gone for 2 years. And I came back here and stayed here. Used to go to Florida every winter for a month or so. But I like my hunting and my fishing.
And you and Bev, did you meet here?
Yeah, we met here. I don't know where the hell I did meet her. I don't know where I met her.
I won't show her this.
She probably remembers, but I don't.
I think Barbara was with her or something. When I met her.
Yeah.
I don't remember really. Yeah.
Mom wants to talk, so I have to turn this off.
Say something. Mike. When we were logging one time up at Edgar Emery's, my uncle's place on Clay Hill, I fell off a log when I was limbing it up through. I slipped on the snow and landed on a stick. And the stick went up into my stomach and whatnot. And Harvey, my oldest brother, and my father came over and lifted me off of it. And I remember they took me to Burlington, and I was in Burlington for months. I can't remember, but it was pretty near a year before I could walk up and down stairs, as I recall, at that time. That was one of those little accidents that happened now and then. But this was when I was about 17 years old, I believe. We'll have to put this all together.